Getting a good budget microphone can be kinda difficult, so today let's see exactly what Fifine have in store for customers in that market with the Fifine AM8, which will cost you just shy of $60, and for that price you get a rather competent little microphone. So let's see exactly what they do right and what they do, well, less right. Opening it up, you get of course the manual and the base, which weighs just enough for it to provide a pretty decent support for the AM8. On top of that, you also get of course the microphone itself. The assembled mic also doesn't weigh too much, which makes it rather portable, if not rather bad as an improvised weapon. Now, like the toner microphone which we recently covered, this is also a hybrid mic which supports both USB and XLR inputs. Now, like any self-respecting device in 2023, it does support USB-C alongside a full-size XLR port and a headphone jack for instant monitoring. However, do keep in mind that with it, you only get a USB Type A to C cable and no XLR cable, so just something to keep in mind. At the front of the mic, you get two knobs for controlling both the gain and the headphone volume, and of course a button for RGB controls, because like any self-respecting device in 2023, it does of course have RGB, because as the saying goes, you can never have enough RGB, apparently. The Rgb effects are simple but nice enough, and it's just nice that you are able to control them via a button on the mic itself rather than through some external RGB software. Then at the back you have another light emitting diode, this time for the mute button, which I gotta say is placed kind of awkwardly because I notice it's extremely easy to just bump it and accidentally turn your mic off when you're just say moving the thing slightly or whatnot. And because this is the side of the mic you're usually not looking at, well, also you won't even notice that your mic's turned off. Oops. And as you probably already noticed, it can also just be mounted pretty much anywhere with its 1/4 inch threading. That's all well and good, but let's be honest, you don't care about any of that. You just care about if this microphone sounds good. So what are the actual specs? Well, it is a dynamic cardioid pattern microphone with which you speak directly to the front of like this. In terms of its frequency response range, well, it goes from 50 Hz to 16 kHz, which, I mean, it's not great, but then again, it only costs $60, and in practice via both USB and XLR, that frequency response is just fine for most use cases. In terms of actual audio quality, well, here's the mic itself, running via USB, so definitely not the most optimal thing compared to XLR, but if you don't have any kind of audio interface, as you can hear, it still more than suffices. Here it is once again, but this time over XLR instead, so you can hear the difference between these two standards. Naturally, while this is an optimal way of doing it, odds are many people might even hear the difference, plus it also means you don't have to worry about having any kind of audio interface. And this, if you've forgotten, is what I normally sound like via my standard AT2020, which is pretty much your go-to microphone for most professionals. Issue is that kind of expensive, and you also do need some kind of audio interface to go alongside it, so it does make sense why so many people are flocking to mics like this one, even if the quality is definitely a bit worse. Because not only will a lot of people just not notice the difference, but also it does offer quite a bit of value for that price. The versatility of it is also great because you can start by using it via USB, and then you can say upgrade to an audio interface later down the line. All this to say that for $60 it's definitely a competent enough microphone, and it comes in black, white and even pink if you'd want that for some reason. And if you want to buy it yourself, then the Amazon links to it are going to be down in the video description below, where you'll also find a Patreon, as even a single $1 a month truly goes a long way, while you get awesome perks as well. Plus, huge thanks to our existing patrons Gavin Burns, LKB, Justin Rage, Elefroniak, Badash Welcome, Max Sumner, Shane Allcroft, Lansby, and Level Up. Down there, you're going to find our merch store, our Discord server, and our social media links as well. But anyway, that's about it, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then remember to subscribe, like, whatever, and I'll see you all in whatever I make next. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.